You, matter of fact, if you ever find a good enough deal, you can always call me, and I've said this to everyone, you can call me and we can partner on any deal you want, and we can wholesale the deal. We're getting in contract right now for $2 million. It's a 120,000 square foot warehouse in Illinois, and we're probably going to be flipping it for somewhere between $2.5 million and $3 million. Will be a wholesale deal more likely than not. We might acquire it, restructure it, raise the rents, and then sell it for $3 or $3.5 million. However, it gives us control, right? And gives us choice, more importantly, where now we have the ability to do what we want. Because think about it, this deal right now at $2 million, it's a slam dunk. However, I know that if I needed to, if I was in a pinch and I didn't have the money, I could hypothetically wholesale it the next day for 100, 200, 300 grand immediately, right?
Like instantly. Yeah. It's the type of deal that people see and just mouthwater.
Yeah, like this is like, sure, I'll write you a check tomorrow, thanks, right? That's what we do when it comes to the LOIs. The entirety of the remaining part of your day not only is now writing up LOIs on the offer or the leads that you just generated today, but it's now when you get a counter. Let's say on that same deal, 2 million, we offered 800. He goes, 800, no way, absolutely not. You're ridiculous. You don't even know what you're talking about. Whole 9 yards. He goes, look, the best number I'll do is 1.5 million bucks. Take it or leave it. I don't care. I don't need to sell it, but it's either 1.5 million or nothing. We just got the guy down $500,000 and we didn't do anything. All we did was write up a piece of paper and the guy came down 500 grand. And now it makes it easier for us to now transact on this sale. Where now, let's just say the 1.5 is actually fairly reasonable, right? And you probably could sell it for 1.5, 1.6. What you do now is that now you spend the time calling up local properties that have traded right around that same property, and you give them a call and say, hey, John, my name is Alec. I'm a local broker in the marketplace. I was just speaking with a guy down the block at 123 Main Street. He's actually looking to sell his property it's completely off market. We're going to be hitting the market in the next few weeks, but he wanted me to reach out to a couple of the local guys first. Figured it might be, a way to sell this property quickly. Just out of curiosity, if I was able to get you information of the square footage, the income, rent roll, some details about the leases, would you be able to get me an offer on this property, or is this something you're not interested in? And you do that 20, 30, 40 times, you're going to have 3 or 4 or 5 people who are going to say, like, yeah, sure, I'm absolutely looking to buy another property. No problem. Let's do it. And you're going to be able to get some offers. Now, I don't know if you're going to get to 1.5, but that's the game. And now what we've done is that instead of taking several weeks, we do this in 48 hours. Now that same guy now receives 2 or 3 or 4 offers from us in 72 hours instead of having to worry about him getting a listing signed, going out and meeting the guy, taking a bunch of pictures, getting it listed on all these websites, dealing with a bunch of tire kickers. We go out and find the right people who want to make offers. We have all the offers presented. Now this guy gets an offer at 800 and then one at 1.2, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, whatever comes in at any range, and we try to get deals done as fast as possible.
I'm smiling because this is exactly what I want to do.
So, and look, and it's just rinse, wash, repeat. It's the same thing every day. It's very simplistic. And I want you to know when it comes to the investing piece of this, because we're coming up on time here, one thing I want to stress to you is the following. Right now in your career and for the next 12 to 24 months, the only intention you should have, right, which is not, hey, should I buy something right now? It's let me stack cash. Let me broker as many deals as I possibly can. Let me wholesale some deals if the opportunity arises, but let me get so freaking good at finding great deals and finding great opportunities for investors and learning about this process, mastering this process. It took me I think it took me 4 years to get invested in my very first deal of getting into the business.
After getting into commercial, or when you were still?
No, just in general, in the business. Just in general. It took me almost 4 years to get invested in my first deal, but I knew getting to that deal, I couldn't lose money. That all being said, it's like, I'm telling you, especially right now, the cool part will be is like, imagine in 3 years from now, where like you will have the skill set, the know-how, the understanding, the knowledge of when a good deal comes across your plate like this to go, that's a home run. Yeah, like, hey, like I've got 300 in the bank right now. You got no debt. You're in a good place. Hey, hey, Henry, I just found this deal. Like I'll put down 150. You put down 150. Let's buy a deal together, right? Where like now you have that opportunity because of your understanding of the market versus every other broker goes, actually, I know you said you're looking to sell it for $1 million. It's actually, you could probably list that for sale at 1.5. Why the would I say that? Like, I would like it's never something I will ever say. It's like if the guy wants 800 and it's a steal at 800, I'm offering you 750 and let's do a deal today, right? And then we'll wholesale it for $1,000,001 or something, right? Or we'll acquire it, we'll renovate it, and then we'll refinance in 3 years, right? Whatever it is, you'll have that understanding. Like it's about building that process and understanding and that knowledge for the next 2 or 3 years. It's not about how, hey, can I acquire property tomorrow?